Hello everybody, it's me again, playing Hot Lava for you. Hot Lava is basically your childhood dream where the floor is lava and you try to stay on top of the lava by jumping on things. So before this run starts, I quickly want to say, for every death and reset that I do in this run, I'm gonna donate like $5. And if you want to tag along, I have no idea how many times I never calculated how many times I die or reset in this, so I'm sorry, but it's for a good cause, so I hope it's gonna go kind of well, but also, you know. So even if it's just $1, like everything helps. Yeah. With that said, little quick overview, like we have 6 main hubs that we are gonna play through in this category. The rest is all DLC and we don't count for that. So I'm loading into this. Timer starts whenever I start moving, so that will be in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you. So the first thing you will notice is that I'm doing a chase the sister level. These are pretty straightforward most of the time. You just need to be close to her. The first thing though that I want to say is that is basically the last level in this area. So like every hub area has like six levels that you need to do. And we start with the last one because we unlocked everything already. And that's just for like routing purposes, obviously, because it's like right there when you spawn in. So yeah, here you try to stay as close as possible. You can like tag her, which makes her speed up a little bit. And we try to get it as often as possible, but sometimes it's just, you don't get enough speed to do that. And here you will see the start of like double jumping completely broken. By doing these little hops, I can skip over a lot of sections in the game. Besides for the main hub area of school, because those are like not height dependent but rather distance dependent. With that it's done, okay. You will see like different movement tags as well. Like here you have slides which give you a nice boost. We obviously, especially in the double jump category, it's kind of important to keep as much speed as possible. So we can do like these fancy little movement things right here. Oh, that was actually quite nice. I'm happy with that. So yeah, we try to keep as much movement as possible, or like movement speed as possible from those slides. Unfortunately for double jump, doing the double jump actually slows you down. Especially if you would do it the normal way. So what we do is we let go of the forward key for a second, and that like reduces the amount of speed we lose by doing a double jump, because otherwise it will be like a bigger slowdown, and sometimes that can mess with your jumps. So if you hear me mash like it's literally because I'm trying to hit the extended double jump as best as possible. And especially when I'm like still having slight speed from those. There are also like trampolines that give you like the exact amount, like where you drop down you get the exact amount of height back. Also like a cool little squirrely jump up here to get to the next area. Which we will abuse later on in the run as well, in like the last levels with the trampolines. But for now they are just like a little bit of gimmick. Okay, that was actually kind of close. And with that we're already on the 6th level of this hub, which is Gym Jam, which has like a mixture of everything pretty much. Here on those things you can actually get a little bit of speed. You can see my bonus movement speed on the bottom middle of the screen. So that's like the speed I try to keep as much as possible if there is any in double jump. Obviously we lose quite a lot by just walking. But here we have another cool slide section coming up. If I hit this right. Nope. Okay, I might actually... Okay, I can. That's fine. Otherwise, we could have taken it all the way through here. Now I need to like adjust a little bit for that. And also, as I said, here you can see by having double jump with being on trampolines, you can like get higher and higher every time until it's like... I don't even know if there's a cap for it. But yeah, you could technically go infinite. So that was gym class. Now we go to the playground, which is a little bit more open and has a little different movement tech. This is pretty much the first energy drink I grabbed because I missed the other ones. They got introduced later on. They are just there to like grab and get a little bit of movement speed in the overworld, really. So here you can also see that some of the jumps are getting kind of precise, which double jump also helps. If you have like one of the other abilities, like boost jump or anything, which is your basically bunny hopping from Counter-Strike or Half-Life in that matter, we do the same thing here, really. Okay, for this one I kind of want to concentrate. This is not hard, but a little bit precise. Especially this jump right here. Yes, okay, nice. That's really good. Yeah, as I said, like some of the jumps are straightforward, others are very important that you hit the double jump correctly, like that one. But there will be a way harder one later on, so I will mention it as well, where I need to focus a little bit. Also, like, jumping around here skips going all the way on the right there, but... Oh god, I messed that up. That's fine, I can adjust for that. Yeah, me going around is a bit slow, so I guess we can read the donation I just heard.
Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me, we have $25 from Dadhume, which says, I love hot lava. Good luck on the run, Senydro. Smile, and then smiley face.
Thank you, Rame. Hi, welcome. Nice that you could catch the stream. Rame is not a very good speedrunner of hot lava. So shoutouts to the homeboy. Okay, here I hope... Okay, I didn't get it. There's like a tiny bit of a ledge I can jump on. That would give me... Whoopsie daisy. Little bit of movement speed, like this. And I tried to like jump as soon as I hit the ground to keep these plus 22. Oh, 22. That noise you just heard was me tagging her, and she speeds up for like a little bit whenever I do that. So there's like one chase the sister level in each hub world we're gonna need to complete. Here I'm gonna try something a little bit dangerous, where I get movement speed from the slide, try to keep it as much as possible. I didn't even hit her, which is crazy. But again, since I'm faster than usual... Oh my god, this was hella good! Wow! But yeah, if you're faster, she obviously is also faster. But unfortunately in double jump, we're just fast in a different kind of way. Here, the favorite level of everyone, the bouncy castle. Oh, cool. Here's also like gonna be a little bit of a weird thing happening in a second. Bonk. Unfortunately, we need to go around or like through this here, and with double jump, as you can see, like there are all these little areas. Okay, here we just land on the wall a little bit. All these little areas have like different sections where just having like a double jump enabled, which wasn't the plan in the original game. Okay, I still got it. Already breaks like so much for this game. Like I'm pretty sure they had only the bunny hopping boost jump thingy in the beginning when they made this game, and then you just have like some crazy skips because just for being able to double jump. So here I'm gonna also do something very risky. My money will not like, or my wallet will not like me for this, but I like charity, so okay. Well, nothing happened, okay. Like, this little thingy I bounced on can throw you in like every direction, pretty much. So here we go to the school area. As I said, school is more of like a distance type thing than height. So there are, oopsie. There are not many things we can do to speed it up. I mean, we obviously tried our best. by doing some certain cutting corners, like this door skip coming up in a second. But I just may focus on that for a second, because that's also like, you don't want to bunk your head on the door frame, nice. And you also don't want to cut too short on your double jump, so you actually make the jump itself. And with that, I think I can have time for another donation.
Lovely. Well, other people love charity as well. One of them is Fuzzle with a $10 donation saying, "Good luck on the run, Senydro."
Hi, Fuzzle! Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. I love you, man. What up? Yeah, nice. As I said, like $5. I have no idea. Like, I again didn't count. I hope you guys counted for me. I will see in the end. I'm happy to donate. I'm happy to donate whatever it takes. So here we have like another cool little movement tag. If I get this, yeah. So the other thing I can mention is these little green thingies are checkpoints, and the blue things are either the end the level thing or a teleporter that gets you to the next area of the level. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish, but on the bottom right corner you can see how many checkpoints there are in the level. And oh, okay. And sometimes you can just see a skip from the first checkpoint that we don't collect to the last one that we kind of have to collect because it's in the way. And that's like the power of double jumping. Oh, in this game I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. I kind of scared myself with that. Oops. Yeah, some... Ooh, I have no idea where that movement speed came from. And here are like, you can see the different type of stuff that you need to jump on is like always like you kind of keep your head in, or like the map in your head to like, okay, here I need to be a little bit more careful and this platform is just huge, I can do whatever I want. Here, this section, for example, will be used later on in the Chase the Sister level as well, which has these nice slides here. I can try to get as much movement speed off as possible to do this super fancy skip. Yes, sir. Nice. Thank you. Like, obviously, you don't always also get the same amount of movement speed. So you also need to like calculate, oh, is it gonna be enough to do this skip or like skip that section of the area or not? And then you sometimes need to on the fly decide, do I want to make the long jump or do I want to like stop and make a short jump instead? Which keeps the game also like super fresh or like super fun to run, because every run is a bit different. Even though you try to do the same. Here I need to do crouching jumps to keep my momentum as much as possible. Which is also like not easy, to be fair. There will be a later on another thing where we do a crouch jumping, keep your momentum type thing. But the other one is kind of hard. Or like actually very hard, because if you can keep it through the thingy, it's a lovely day. So we grab another one here, thank you. And also get this wink, and then we get a little bit of extra movement speed. Just nicely jump through those doors. Cool. So here, like, the thing, this is also, oh god. This is also a thing you just saw on the left there, is like goo on the wall, which allows you to jump against it, and that gives you another attempt to jump. But pretty much sees you as grounded. Don't really use it in a speedrun much, other than like the tutorial levels, which come on later on. That's another topic I will get on to in a second. And don't worry, your sound is fine, it's just in these ventilation area, yeah, in these ventilations where the music is getting kind of weird and kind of scary. Also, no idea, we are supposed to be children in this game, obviously, because the floor is lava and all. I don't know what we are doing in the ventilation system of a school, but hey, you do you. Also, on the right side, I activated the... on the middle right of the screen, I activated the visualizer a little bit. The in-game one, actually. It's not like an external software. That shows you what thingy I'm gonna do. So, also I need to wait here for the cycle, that's fine. So yeah, what buttons I press. What it doesn't show, it only shows as a jump, is we use scroll... Whoopsie daisy. Charity, yay. We use the scrolling wheel as you're used to on bunny hopping and Half-Life and stuff. We also use the scrolling wheel. And I don't know if the other runners do it, but I do the second jump always with spacebar. It's just a little bit more comfy to actually hit the extended double jump with that. There you go. Okay, whoops. That's not where the energy drink is. Thank you. Yoink. Okay. If I can get this for the first time, that would be... Fair enough, I take that. Yeah, this chase the levels, chase the level system. This chase the sister level is probably one of the hardest, especially because of the movement speed we get later on. But I will try my best to somehow nail this. Also, like with all the objects in the way, you can like get bonked quite easily or use all of your momentum, and then it's kind of hard life. But that was actually okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's good, that's fine. And with that we are on to the last level of this area, which is Repeat the Great, which was actually also kind of like a Chase the Sister level, just different. And somewhere in like the first few months, I feel like, they changed it to a normal level. Because they were like, why do we have two of them in this? Doesn't make sense. And I mean, obviously you chase great grades in school, as you should do, but yeah. So this is another straightforward level, so we can go for a donation right now.
We have $5 from Cool McFool, who says, this run looks hot and the runner is on fire. And I cannot agree anymore. Run has been fire indeed. Thank you. The $5 donation went towards the poll response for Zelda Link to the Past. And it's going towards the sprite choice of Guy Fieri. And it also contributed to the target of LEGO Star Wars for tomorrow morning, where we will enable the disguises in the game if you reach $100. Guys, keep the donations coming. Don't forget to vote in the polls and contribute to targets.
Yes, thank you. Now we are up into a wholesale, which is, funnily enough, right after the very distant dependent levels. We have like a very height dependent levels, which is wholesale. As you can see, I can just double jump on this thing, that thing, and all of a sudden you're on top of the level. Which, or like one step further down apparently. Wait, how do I save this? That was not supposed to happen, but that's fine. I'm a good speedrunner apparently. Yay! So we grab another one here. Yoink. Here again, instead of going all the way on the right side there, we can just go on the left side. Do the same thing again. Like, some of the areas are used multiple times, but just like in a different type. Like here you can see it's cut off with these laser wall thingies. But like still having the double jump here to get on top immediately is quite a time saver, because they designed it mostly for being on the lower levels. But yeah. There will be I don't know, it's like one of the next levels. There's also like a big sequence that we can get if I play this right. With a big boost that everybody loves to do. Yeah, for now though, just jump on this and this. Also these little poles we can grab, and also the slingy ropes that hang from the ceiling sometimes. You can do a really cool glitch, which the world record actually does. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go to that. Here, there's this whole area, but you can just jump through that little window there and bug yourself on those ropes, and all of a sudden you're at the end. And with the conveyor belt movement speed, I'm trying to... I tried. That's the moment where I said, like, if I can keep the movement speed through that, it would be absolutely wild, but it's super hard. It's really unforgiving getting the bunny hop in the round thingy. But yeah, what I wanna say, the world record actually uses that glitch where you kind of get, if you jump on those poles and swings from the side, it tries to push you in the middle of it. And if you jump off at the right timing on that, you actually get the momentum from that moving you to the middle. And with that momentum, you can get, like, obviously good amount of speed. Like, sometimes it can go up to +16, which is ridiculous. But it's really hard to do, that's why I don't do it, and it's, like, not that marathon safe, to be honest. But the world record run is actually a nice watch if you want to watch that after ESA. You need to donate. Speaking of donations, this is a good time to donate. Yes. Yeah.
It's always a good time to donate.
I'm
We have yeah, no worries. We have $15 from Rubix, who says, "Hope you are having a great time." Less than 3.
Yes.
Then we also have $20 from Ini Mini Mini Mo, who says, "Great run, Senydro." And a shout out to my favorite commentators, Papa and Kara, less than 3. Thank you for the $20, Ini. And yeah, this run is awesome. This is crazy cool.
Thank you. Also, hi, Ruby.
And then finally, we also have $50 from Saladino, simply saying less than 3, and also contributing to the disguises being enabled in LEGO Star Wars, which crazily puts us at 75 out of $100. Just like that, we are only $25 away from meeting that target. Guys, please keep the donations coming. This run is great.
Also, hi, Saladino. And those are, like, my mods. They are my mods, but, like, I messed up. Oh god, okay. It's all for charity, guys, don't worry. It's fine. I do that intentionally. I'm not a bad speedrunner. What do you mean? Okay. Okay, I bonked, but that's what's gonna happen, or what's supposed to happen. Like, you get wiggled between those two fronts, and that gives you the momentum speed, just like the bubble ball in SpongeBob. So we try to keep that. Like, sometimes it can also just crush you if you go, like, too deep in. So you need to be, like, just on the edge of it, and then get the momentum. Try to keep the momentum afterwards for a very hard movement section, and then. But if you get it, it looks really, really cool, because, like, it's a lot of momentum you get there. Wait, where am I going? This was already the last level of this area. Woo. Thank you. So, masterclasses is like a topic for itself. These are basically somewhat the tutorial level, or, like, master your tutorial level skills that you learned. I don't know why it's the 5th level in the series. It does make sense. Also, here's a cool skip that we can do. Instead of going the normal route, we can die and do the same thing again. Oh my, yeah, literally the same thing again. Yeah, that's what I mean. Thank you. We can stand on this, which is kind of out of boundish, and just go to the end of the level from the other side, which is pretty cool. Here we learn a little bit about the wall jumps. Okay. That is talent, I guess. Okay. Yeah, you can see we slide a little bit and then we can jump again, which is used in this very section here only, where you need to hit the slide slide along the wall for a little bit, then hit a double jump afterwards, which can be kind of troll when you're on a world record run, or like a PB run for that matter. Okay, let's see if I can have enough speed. Not quite, but you can, if you have enough speed build up, you can go into the end immediately. Here, this is just for the boost jumping, like the bunny hopping. We just take the slide a little bit to have a little bit of momentum. Also, another jump you can only do as double jump. Nice, okay, this is also quite precise. If you don't hit it, you get stuck on it forever. And wind tunnels is basically what you saw in the ventilation system in the school area. But those shouldn't be a problem unless this one is kind of troll sometimes. Okay, he was friendly this time. I'm satisfied with that. That's the one I've done. And now just like a combination of everything, which is the last hub, last level of this hub world. Which we're also gonna skip most of it by doing this fancy hoop jump. Whoop. Also skipping just everything in this area because it's very nicely designed for double jump. Also, don't worry, we are super thin apparently, where we can just jump through those rocks and like the wall. And here we have like a similar thing, we just jump along the wall a little bit, which doesn't have like insanely correct collision. And here we also like a little bit of out of bounds and a little bit more precise double jump. Yeah, fine, that's fine. And okay, sorry. Whoopsie daisy, you didn't see anything. Okay. That was a normal jump, it wasn't even hard or anything. So, basement already, the last hub area, which is crazy. The first level is where we're gonna abuse the... You jump as high as you drop onto a trampoline, which is this one down here. Jump over the whole freaking level and go straight to the end like that. Okay, I mean there's a little bit of here, which is also like pretty cool movement tech. We also use the double jump here to avoid like fall damage. And okay, sometimes different levels in the speedrun give you like stuff because they have daily missions that you can do. Which is what you just saw there, like just a visual thingies for your model or your character. Here I'm gonna do a kind of hard trick, which is apparently just hitting a normal jump. Let me do that again. Whoop, 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 whoop. So this jump right here, you need to like do an extended double jump and like curve, which is super awkward. Okay, I got it first try, let's go! Like, if you don't play right, or if you're not fully concentrated, this can take like a few tries to get. But this was quite nice, I like it. Also, on this little thing I try to not bonk my head, which is what I just did. But you still have like enough momentum to get over here. Cool. And another, like, this looks super weird if you don't know what's going on, but like, just using a lot of tiny ledges to jump on to get like the height to go all the way to the end like this. There will be a funnier looking level in just a second as well. Also, this energy drink doesn't have at all, which is this one. So we just jump on this wall, hit a little bit of invisible ledges, jump on this, and all of a sudden you're at the end of the level. But trust me, there's a level over there. It's just we don't play it. We just go straight to the top, straight to the end. Now we can use the energy drink to go all the way down to the basement, where we also go all the way to the end of the level by knowing exactly where we need to go. Hello? Okay, thank you. By doing this little trampoline jump on this, and now we literally go from the backside of it into the finish marker, which is this one. So also skipping a whole level like that is crazy. And this is the last Chase the Sister level. This is pretty straightforward. She always jumps around here where you can just wait for a second for her to catch up. So you can tag her and that speeds her up a little bit. We do the same thing over here, where we just cut this corner a little bit, wait for her to come here, and then by tagging her as she runs into us, giving her a movement speed. Also, time is coming up in 3, 2, 1, time. Thank you. So yeah, that's hot lava for you. Also, you get a little cute puppy, but that's something I might touch on later. There are like different modes you can, the way you can play this game, but like the casual speedrun is just go through the main levels and the 6 main levels in each hub. And there are like tons of different things you can do in this game, which is also why it's so fun to play. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Double jump is completely broken. And yeah, anything else you want to plug?
No, not really. Just that we are gonna go to a quick intermission break, and I can't wait to talk more hot lava with Senydro. Guys, don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Thank you.
Thank you.